The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get
They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game. Partner.
Up the middle they go. It's Fisher. And he's got it to about the 40.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got to miss.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Andrews. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Andrews. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On first down, Fisher. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And here's Andrews throwing to start the drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Andrews. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Andrews. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Honeycutt. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And that's going to be it. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And he works free. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1. Up the middle they go. Gentry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Andrews. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Andrews. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort. 30. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. 5-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense now, they head on the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Second and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 69. Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Andrews throwing to start the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being called. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a handoff up the middle. Gentry, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Andrews. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got... He released it, and it's second down. Back to throw again. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccountable. As a runner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Now a give right side. Fisher. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's third and 3. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. To throw is Andrews. Throwing to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. His throw incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle they go. Yarbrough. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a handoff up the middle. Yarbrough. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Yarbrough. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Parsons. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down. Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Andrews. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Andrews. And a quick throw here that's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. They run the counter. Yarbrough, and they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
We've been at enough practices, and how many times have we stood on the sidelines and a unit goes out to kick a field goal and hear a special teams coach say, make sure you protect. First thing, protect. And here they give up a block.
Yeah, especially in a tight game like this, tied second half. This is when execution is so key.
They go over everything in the huddle. The last thing you're going to hear everywhere, make sure you protect. That didn't get done.
All this Philly offense set to go. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game. Up the middle they go. Honeycutt. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They'll run on first down. It's Fisher, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a...
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. There he goes again, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Parsons. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's back to throw. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to try and go deep again. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So now the Eagles down by 5, 54 seconds to go. It's got to be a touchdown here, and that won't be easy. On the road in the playoffs as they've got it with a first down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. To go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.